Hello, we are reacting to my strange addictions. This woman is smelling petrol every single day, which I find a bit strange. But we'll see what they say.
Sit up and smell my gas bottle. Then I'll get up, take another sniff of the gasoline.
Got a question. Will it burn? Like, when you breathe it in? I swear it burns when you snort it, basically, right? That's one thing that I find a bit strange, but yeah.
And then I'll come downstairs, and a couple minutes later, I'll take another sniff of it.
She's like, oh yeah.
Teresa has been addicted to smelling gasoline for over 30 years. She takes a sniff every 10 minutes and even wakes up.
30 years? Jeez. Every 10 minutes. I wouldn't be able to do that either. So what happens if you get a job or something like that and then boom?
Up in the middle of the night for a fix.
I don't even know how to explain how it smells. I just love the smell of it, how it makes my nose feel inside the back of my throat.
Teresa
I'm guessing it's in America as well.
was only 13 years old when her dad asked if she wanted to smell his gas can.
I smelled it that one time, and that was all it took.
Yeah, but my question is, why would you sniff the can? That's my thing. Why? Why? How? And why?
Now she stashes 4 water bottles filled with gasoline throughout the house for easy access.
No matter where I'm at, I have a bottle with me. I keep it either in my purse.
Oh yeah. Imagine, right? Someone's walking along, and then they see this strange bottle. Like, hey, what's that? Oh yeah, that's my gasoline. No, what? How? What? Why?
Store in my jacket pocket. When I eat, it's sitting right there at the kitchen table in case I get that urge. Wait a minute. That might make me feel better.
Jeez, 120 sniffs a day. That's a lot. That's every. So what's that in about a year? Something. I don't know. I'm not that smart. Oh, there you go. That just says it now. 43,000. That's a lot.
When I walk in the door, the first thing that hits me is the smell of gas. It smells like you're walking into a garage. And that we're smelling gas while you're cooking.
And your point is, you don't like it, go upstairs.
When Teresa doesn't have gas.
Oh God, I feel bad for poor Frank. He seems upset, basically.
Watch out. She does get very angry.
Yeah,
what do you think it's doing to your health? What do you think it's doing to your brain?
I don't know. I can't answer that. But I'm not going to sit here and have you throw it in my face when,
Not throwing it in your face. I'm just saying.
That's
you've been saying that for years, but you're still smelling gas.
Teresa doesn't work.
That face that she just done. Damn, that kind of looks like I'm gonna murder you tonight, like that. Better watch out tonight.
Is supported by her boyfriend. She spends almost $400 a month on her addiction.
400 a month? That's a lot, Jeez. Yeah, but I've got a question as well. Where's she getting the money? Was it from the husband, or what?
Me and Frank fight over it. Take the last couple dollars we have just to go get the gasoline can filled because I have to have my gasoline to sniff. I come to the gas station about twice a week. The more I go to the gas station, the fresher the gas is.
I've heard her talk about situations where she chose.
Jeez. It's like a twin, but it's much younger and not. Okay. That's a bit. Okay.
the gas over buying food or something like that. She just needs her fix.
I've had memory loss since about 1995. Because of my memory loss, I have to use
Oh. Well, I thought it would do that because of the gasoline. But yeah.
darn, see? I have to use little notes and leave them tacked up on my steering wheel of my car, even outside of my purse sometimes.
The colour just looks like a piss bottle. Just imagine, like, someone walking past and then they see this orange bottle. And they're thinking, what is that? It's like a piss bottle.
The past 6 years, I have had major stomach problems. I've had anemia problems.
To think about the
Well, I think it's a good idea just to stop it then, you know? But yeah.
gasoline could be killing her, it just makes me just want to curl up in a ball and cry somewhere because I can't get through to her. Nobody can get through to her.
I kind of feel bad for the family because I think they already know that it's hurting her, but she doesn't really understand, basically. That's what I think. Yeah.
I never really thought about going a day without it. I don't know if I could or not. I'm ashamed of it.
Oh, so she does know that she doesn't really like doing it, but it's a problem.
Yeah.
She just needs to know that she's very loved. She needs to stop.
So my understanding is that there are lots of people who are worried about you and
Oh, so she's gone to the hospital or doctors now to start looking to get help, basically, which is a good thing.
your health. And why would that be?
I've been sniffing gasoline for about 30 years now.
For 30 years.
30 years.
Every day.
Every day. I've been having a lot of short-term memory loss.
That face, that he is shocked, basically. That face right now.
It started getting bad about 1995. I was getting lost when I drive. I'd misplace things. I'd let food cook on the oven, just stupid stuff like that.
You need to know from at least a medical standpoint that this is a very destructive thing. Gasoline destroys the covering to nerves and prevents the nerves from sending signals. Then not only do your organs attached to the nerves not work normally, but muscles also don't work normally.
Okay.
So it breaks down tissue just like a person is actually being burned by fire. And that's...
Jeez. So it's kind of like just being set on fire on the inside.
It's pretty much what's happening to you when you're sniffing gasoline.
Wow.
When you're sniffing the gas, it's not just, in your nose and in your throat. It goes through the tissue and eventually into the blood. You didn't know that?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay. Every time you're doing that, you're damaging every organ. Every single one.
When the doctor said that it was affecting my whole...
Quite surprised how she's still alive, 30 years just doing all that damage, right? She's still alive, which is incredible and lucky. At the same time, it's damaging, basically.
whole body, I just couldn't believe it was doing that. So it was very overwhelming to hear him say that.
My guess is that your organs, including your nervous system, are much more damaged than they should be for someone your age. Teresa won't live another 30 years of gas sniffing.
Oh, so okay. If she doesn't stop, she'll be dead soon, basically.
Every time that she's sniffing, she might overdo it and then die. It's Russian roulette every time. When people have lots of exposure to gasoline, it can cause damage to the nerves that are furthest away from the center part of the body.
Mm-hmm.
And one way we can find out if the nerve is working normally or if it's still intact, we can do a test which is called the EMG, which stands for electromyogram. So we're going to be sending a small shock through, and the goal of the shock is to...
What question as well? What do you think would happen? Hang on, I think I'm being stupid now. Hang on, let me get this right. So they put the shocks on, right? And let's say, I don't know, all of her sensors and all that stuff is completely fine. What do you think the doctor would be like? Because you said that your body would have damaged all of that. Or, well, it depends on each person, I guess.
To tell us how long it's going to be before the information gets back. And we have standards that we can compare your nerve.
That kind of looks like a taser. It's like, like that.
And find out, is there damage to the outsides of the nerves? The shock itself is going to be no different than the shock that people get when they touch a doorknob.
Fun fact about that, I had that a few times before, and it sucks, you know, it's horrible. Don't know why, but it gives me the creepy jeebies, or just the shocks. Well, yeah, shocks basically, but yeah, it's not nice. Just uncomfortable.
We're at 5. Okay, let's go there. Okay, so here's a little zing, ready?
That kind of looks like a thing from like Jigsaw Saw Trap, basically. Just like that.
Okay, a little bit more. Doing okay over there?
Mm-hmm.
And here comes the next shot. Okay, good.
Yeah, and then she just goes like that, basically.
This nerve we're having trouble even finding. So here's the next pinch. One last one. Okay, well, that's a surprising response.
Good?
That's a good, surprising response. The test shows that your nerve looks okay. Well, this is a great sense of relief for you, I can imagine. And at the same time, it's still doing damage.
Right.
She's been tremendously lucky. 30 years of sniffing, and somehow her body...
Well, that is kind of like what I said earlier. But yeah, that's quite lucky, you know. Be surprised if someone else did it, and unfortunately they, yeah.
body's held up, but she's not going to stay lucky after 30 more years. This is a break point. Every single post-it that you put up is another reminder that this is
Getting worse.
an area of damage. So do you see a time that you're going to stop?
No, this is not going to happen overnight. I know it's going to be a process to do, and it's going to be a long recovery. Just knowing the results of the test that you just did, I know there's hope left.
That's awesome.
All jokes from aside, I just hope that she manages to get off this strange addiction, basically. Hopefully everything's all fine and that, and no more sniffing gasoline every 10 minutes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think you're going to do great.
All this information was very overwhelming for me, but it did give me a light at the end of the tunnel, and that's all I needed. When I get home, I'm going to try and not even use the rest of that bottle tonight. I'm going to look at my...
Just hopefully the husband and that, well, they'll be happy in that, and then hopefully that will encourage her to stop even more if the husband and all that is happy and all that, if it helps, you know.
Self day by day. That's all I can do right now.
Well, that's a good sign. That's good. Well, that's good. Cut down one sniff every 2 hours. Oh, but her memory's still declining. But yeah, that's it. That's it, basically, everyone. Thank you for watching. And I want you to comment down what other videos of that to react to, if you liked it anyway. And if you want to subscribe and all that stuff, please do. But if you don't, then don't worry. But yeah, thank you. Goodbye.